All right, we are streaming. Nice.
All right.
Getting this thing show kicked off. Hello, everyone. I'm Jason. I know you're used to seeing Stefan, but we switched it up today. So thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to what we have to say. This is the Friday episode of 22 Minutes with Jason and Stefan. We'll get started here in just a minute as the sirens go by.
That's the police siren you hear. Oh, it's a fire truck going by my window.
Right.
Just like yesterday's episode, we had a fire truck. What's up with all the fire trucks?
Getting it shared out here on Periscope right now.
Starting it early.
22 minutes. I got a new setup today. So Periscope now allows us to do it from the desktop for Periscope producers. So that's what we're going to try to do here.
All right, sounds good. Well, hello everybody. I'm behind the scenes right now.
You are.
You heard the sounds of my partner Gregory talking about stuff, and then the fire truck.
Oh man, it didn't. Let's see here. It was on there, and now it's saying max interval.
I'm a max or max headroom.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. We're gonna close some of my stuff out here. I tested this yesterday, and it was working beautifully. And now I might be dropping just a few frames here and there. Oh, now I got a line across my face.
Oh yeah, it's looking pretty good. I like it.
I don't know what that's from, but we'll fix that here.
I'm gonna block out this noise, and I'm gonna start sharing too. So the week in review. What do you think our reflection is? What happened to us on deals?
Yeah, a little bit. I think deals, and then I was surprised to hear about the. And I texted my buddy, but he hasn't sent me a thing back. You talked about it. You kind of called it the issue with a lot of people still upside down, on their home. And my buddy that I had you pull comps for, he's still upside down on his house, which is kind of unfortunate. Even though we see a lot of reports out there saying that we're at or near 2005 levels as far as home values go. So that was a little bit of an eye-opener for me today, or this week.
But I was making it up.
No, it never really hits you until it hits you, right. I guess. You kind of think it's not one of those things that you're ever going to run into, and then you run into it.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to share this out here. Sharing. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera here, but I'm sharing it with all my friends and family here on my timeline. Join us for the hashtag feature Friday episode of 22. We're not a big budget production, so I don't have a producer or whatever you call them behind the scenes doing all this stuff. So I've got to kind of do this here, and so I apologize about not paying attention to anybody who's watching. Doesn't look like we have too many people watching anyway.
Yeah, I think it's me so far.
Yeah.
You're doing all right. I don't mind.
All right.
100% of the people don't mind.
That's a good percentage.
Right, that's...
can't get much better than that.
They say can't please all the people all the time. Well, you just did. All we need is someone else to get on here and say they're not pleased, and then it's down to 50%. That's a big slide.
Yes, that's right. And I did find out, too, this week, Facebook is going through some changes behind the scenes. They're changing some things up. I don't know, algorithms, whatever. So that is affecting our...
Yeah, it's weird because usually when I do because I did the walkabout yesterday on one of our flips, usually we get a lot of activity and a lot of people asking questions about the flip itself, and So it's interesting to not get any of that this time. I'm not saying that people are tired of hearing from me because I haven't done one of those for a while, but usually it's good discussion going on.
Yeah, you have good turnout, and
so we're kind of having the same thing on our show here.
Yes, I don't know what Facebook is doing there, but something's obviously changing there.
Let's see. Everybody make a comment. Whoops. Yes, we do. Oh, for those that want to see the walkabout, it's on my Facebook Live page. But if you want me to, I figured out a way to share it on here. How do I share it over here? Or do I, after I created it?
Well, yeah, no, you can take and right-click the video and copy the URL and then post it on 22 minutes.
All right, so I'm going to go do that right now. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
As if we can see you.
Right. Oh, yeah, they can't even see me. Yeah. I can just keep talking. They don't even know that I'm gone.
Right. Oh, man. Okay,
Yeah.
So advertise.
Oh, where has my baby been? Lord, took her away from me.
Anybody heading out to the Final Four? I was telling Stefan before the show here that any Keith Urban fans out there, he's playing a free concert in downtown Phoenix.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
If you're like country. If you're like Austria or country.
I can't tell. Is Keith Urban, does he have an identity crisis going on? Because he looks like a rocker. He doesn't look anything like a country dude.
Right. Well, he's a country singer from Australia, which is, I would think most country singers are from the South, but not that South.
Yeah, right. South of the equator.
Mm-hmm.
But he's always like, he's tatted up and, he doesn't have the twang necessarily, I guess. Doesn't wear a hat. Can you do country without wearing a hat?
Did you know Kenny Rogers wanted to be a rock singer?
Oh, really? Didn't know
Yeah,
that.
but they told him he's better for country.
So they molded him, huh?
Yes. And then same with Rob Thomas from Tabitha's Secret and what was his big band that got famous?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. There's also Hootie and the Blowfish, right? They were kind of poppy, kind of rocky. Now he's country.
Yeah, Darius Rucker.
Yeah, Darius Rucker.
It was Tabitha's Secret, and then what was the name of his band that made it really big? With 3 a.m. But Rob Thomas. What was his band that made it big? Because he was in another band before that. But
I don't remember. I know he did that thing with Santana or whatever that was real popular.
Right. My thought is most people can sing country. I'll do my impression of a country, a rock song that could have gone country.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
She was a fast machine. She kept her motor clean. She was the best damn woman that I'd ever seen.
That's pretty good. That's a rock song with a country twang.
Yep. Shook Me All Night Long by the AC/DC group. My parents' initials are AC/DC, so I always thought that was kind of cute as a kid.
Yeah.
Any other rock songs people want me to sing in country? I'll do that right now. We got another minute, so I'm all done sharing. Let's see who wants to make a comment.
I think I'm pretty much done here myself. Well.
I added a walkthrough for one of our comments here. Are the photos not going to work, or are we just going to put them on sideways?
No, I got them to turn. I had to
move the monitor over sideways.
Yeah.
Just grab the monitor and flip it over. It's perfect. But
hopefully it doesn't look too cheesy. But it should look. It'll look good. It'll look good.
Just tell me what photos you're on, and I'll describe them as I see them.
Okay. And I'm actually going to go to Periscope here again because for the last little deal here, and then we'll get started. Okay, 22 minutes. I was hoping to test that out. I don't know why. Yesterday I wasn't pushing my CPU, but today it is. I don't understand why it's happening.
What's that? Matchbox 20 was the name of Rob Thomas's more successful band. Yeah.
Nice call. Good call.
Yeah, I thought of it all by myself. Just kidding. Rosanna's over here whispering the answers.
She's got Google at her fingertips.
Yeah, she might. All right, Valley of the Sun just shared our show. That's you, by the way.
Yes, it is. All right, cool.
Our timer says it's time to start, but I'll let you keep sharing. Let's get a couple
done.
more people. We had 3 or 4 viewers at one time, and then I started singing, and then they all went away.
They went away. All right, let's do this, man.
All right.
For some reason, I am stuffing. Hang on, buddy. Hello, everyone, and I am not Stephen Cotton here. I am Jayson Bates. Sorry about the lower third. It got kind of switched around in post-production, but thanks for joining us today. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to listen to what we have to say. He is Stephen Cotton, not Jayson Bates, as the lower third says. I know, man. It's kind of crazy. A little wacky today on this Friday.
It's been a wacky day. That's why we're starting a little late, too.
Yeah, it got switched around a little bit. Hey, thanks, everyone, for joining us today. Appreciate that. If you would, we take that first 10 minutes. If you're just joining us, we take the first 10 minutes and share it out with our friends and family. So if you would do the same, that would be awesome. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, give us that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and tell your friends and family, especially if you know anyone who's looking to buy, sell, or refinance property, because we want to be your team of choice. So please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes.
All right, cool. And I'm not quite sure how I switched it around, did a little switcheroo here, but somehow I did it. And hey, sometimes maybe change is good. So Stefan's on the left-hand side now, and I'm on the right-hand side.
Oh, about time.
So I'm at Cotton_Stefan. That's my Twitter handle, as you can see right above me.
So what happens when I do this? Who's that pointing to then?
That's pointing to the wall, I guess, or the edge of the phone, or the edge of the computer.
Oh, right there. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Friday. Hey, Final Four deal. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody getting ready? Does that get you fired up?
And it's just amazing that's only like 5-10 minutes away from me. Like the whole big shebang.
Yeah,
it's more like 50. But 5-10 if you add them together, yeah.
How's that going to look there in the stadium? Because that's a big stadium. I mean, a basketball court seems pretty small, right? Are they going to have 2 courts kind of set up?
No. It'll be because you just pull the bleachers. Because the issue is you're usually not. They play hockey there, right? Isn't it where they play hockey?
No.
Or is it where are they playing it at?
Oh, I thought they were doing it in University of Phoenix Stadium. No.
Well, there's 2 stadiums there. There's the one where the Coyotes play, and there's one where the Cardinals play.
Yeah, that's isn't that Westgate Stadium? That's the hockey stadium. They have their own separate deal.
They're both in Westgate, so they're like 20 yards away from each other or something.
Yeah. So, but the hockey has their own arena or whatever, and then the stadium is for the football. So they're playing it in the stadium, right? The Cardinal Stadium.
That's a good question for Google.
I think so. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not a big college basketball guy, as you can tell, but it should be a lot of fun. That's going to be a happening place down there. There's a lot of cool stuff down there, by the way. If you're new in town, looking at driving around Phoenix or whatever, it's a pretty cool area over there. Lots to do and lots to see over there. And if you are new in town and you're thinking about investing in Arizona, because we are a big investment opportunity, reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you. I don't know if you're surfing maybe Facebook or something like that, but if you are, that would be awesome. If you're looking to buy here in Arizona.
Well, I was just surfing the Google, and you're right, it's at the football stadium. But.
Yeah. So that seems like a pretty small basketball court to be in such a big stadium. I mean, I hate to have the nosebleed seats, way up by
right.
The
yeah, I'm sure you walk down. But it's a big event. 40,000 people.
Right. Yeah, it's big.
$1 billion worth of the dollar repeat business. Like into the economy here.
Yep. It's a big deal.
1 billion. You didn't do it this time.
1 billion.
Oh yeah, I set you up.
Billion. Okay, hey, let's get to today's tweet quote of the day.
Good.
The Sky by John Wayne. Sky is blue.
I don't know why that's doing that.
Green.
Oh man.
Get off your butt and join the Marines.
Okay.
Like yesterday.
That is not the tweet quote of the day. That was the tweet quote of the day a couple days ago.
Yesterday. Yes.
This one's a little different. An entire sea of water can't sink a ship unless it gets inside the ship. Similarly, the negativity of the world cannot put you down unless you allow it to get inside you. There's a lot of negativity out there, right? Politics, a lot of hatred going on out there. Obamacare not overturned, people pointing fingers, Russian spy gate, blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of hatred out there. Don't let it get you down. Stay positive. And certainly if you're looking to buy a house, hey, and if you've heard some negative things about the rates going up or this and that, hey, it's still a good time to buy a house. So reach out to us. We'd love to help you out. Keep that negativity out. Don't go to negative town.
No.
Keep out of negative town.
The one-way ticket.
It's a one-way ticket.
Instead of negative town, go to Funky Town.
Funky Town. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's a lot more fun.
Funky Town.
I watched The Amazing Race last night. Did you watch The Amazing Race?
No.
You watch that show?
I don't watch that show. I watch Survivor. Survivor's kind of a big thing for me.
This one it's the very first episode, and there's 11 teams down to 10 or whatever. I've never watched the show. I mean, I've seen like 2 episodes in whatever, 20 years, 10 years. But there was a positive team, and they were both. So they had different people. You didn't have a team that you came in with. You competed for your team. Yeah. Anyways, the two there's this 2 happy-go-lucky couple. Now it's a girl and a guy. And they're like, she has a fun meter button that has like an arrow. She's like, we're all red in the fun meter, Anyways, they're just they're just like the most positive 2 people. The other people are getting upset, like, come on, because they had to shoot a bow and arrow. Like, keep trying. Oh, we missed again. Keep trying. So they were just so happy. That's how you guys need to be. I think that's a good to reference that tweet quote of the day.
Yes. Okay. So, hey, Reflection Friday. This is the part of the week that we're going to talk about. The week that was for us. Sorry, I've got this. I don't know, this square that kind of pops up. I don't know what the heck that thing is. It's kind of strange.
It's not bothering me.
Yeah, but it pops up and it's a little distracting. Okay, there it's off now. For me, the week that was, I told Stefan at the beginning of the show there that to still see people that are upside down on their homes, it's a little disheartening for me. For me. And then the other thing to that effect, and maybe this is part of the reason why inventory is low, but inventory is low, right? I learned that this week too. Just under 3 months, or right at 3 months. If there was a time, if you're looking to sell your property, probably now is probably a good time to do that. I would think. I know I've got a couple investors that are looking for homes, for rental opportunities, and they're having a difficult time.
Well, they need a cap rate. The other thing is, like, what's a common cap rate here? People want 10%, 12%. And what that means is you buy a house for $200,000, you want to get $20,000 worth of income,
right,
for that $200,000. So, but these investors are probably putting 30% down, right? So
20% down. They want to do
what's that?
They want to 20. They want to do 20% down to rent it out.
So my advice to these investors that are thinking that they need a 10% cap rate, instead of that, do a percentage on your return on investment. So let's say it's a $200,000 house and you're putting $40K down, right? Mm-hmm. So and you're pulling $1,000 a month rent off this. So you're generating $12,000 in income off of your $40,000 investment.
Right.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
And so then your cap rate or your payment on a $40,000 160 would probably be around the 1,000 mark anyway, right? So someone's paying off your mortgage for you.
Right. Right.
But the truth is, a $200,000 house usually garnishes about $1,300 a month rent or something.
Well, and that's what he's looking around the 51, kind of north of Paradise Valley area, and he thinks he can get $1,500 a month rent for the property. The payment on the property, because it's about $230,000 sales price, maybe a little bit more. The payment on the property is going to be around $1,200, just under $1,200 or right at $1,200. And he's saying, okay, well, that $300 really isn't enough of a spread for him. So he's trying to find that right priced home with the right amenities so it'll rent quickly and get the highest yield on the rent.
Right.
And
then he shouldn't be. Yeah, shouldn't be looking up there. I think you can pick up some stuff for I mean, you can pick up stuff for 180 in Buckeye that rents out for over $1,000 a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe 1,200, 1,300. So at 180, your investment is $36,000. If you get $300 a month extra, that's $3,600. So that's a 10% return on your investment.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think you bring up a good point, because maybe some investors get fixated on a particular area that they want to purchase, rather than looking at the investment, the rate of return. You know.
What's more important to you? I mean, if you're trying to grab inventory up there by the Paradise Valley, if you're trying to grab inventory up there because that's where you want to build your business, and that's the thing. But if you're trying to grab properties to give you the financial freedom you want in 10, 15 years, then where does it matter that the checks are coming from? But.
Right. No, good point. I give them the rate, the term, that sort of thing. Sometimes as a lender, if I start getting involved in, giving advice on where he should be investing, can be come across as a little arrogant, maybe pompous.
Right. Well, you don't want to be steering. That's the number one thing we don't want to do in the real estate world. But I just want to show you where you can get the most bang for your buck.
Right.
If that's what matters most to you.
Right. So. Yeah, I'll have to point that out to him, see what he says.
But the other thing about that, the 10-year arm maturing with people underwater, I talked about this, when we very, very, very first started the show. So there probably wasn't any credibility from me, because this week, wow, you were right.
Yeah.
So let me explain to the people out there watching what's happening with a big portion of our, not big like 25%, but maybe 10%, maybe 5% even, but of our population that bought a house in 2005, 6, 7, or 8 with a 10-year arm. Specifically 2006, and then now 2007 is when it's maturing. But 2006 and 2007 house prices were up here. Okay, then they went down, but now they're about right here, which isn't where we're at still.
Right.
We're still about 10% off.
Yeah.
Really, we're about 10% off of where we need to be to match those 2006, 2007 prices.
Yeah.
These 10-year arms are maturing, and they either have to do one of three options. One, sell the house. 2, increase the payments, because now the payments are going to be 2 or 3 times bigger.
Right.
Or 3, short sell the house, right? Foreclose.
Right.
So there's opportunity for short sell. I would lean more towards short selling, because you usually get like $5,000-$10,000 cash for keys on your way out.
Right.
To liquidate or make the extra payments.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's not the only one that ran into this issue. I ran into this with another gentleman who actually qualifies for a HARP loan, and so that's 2 people in 2 weeks that I've come across that are upside down. I don't typically come across those individuals, because that's not really my, that's not really what I do. I do a lot of purchase business kind of stuff, so refinance stuff really doesn't really come across my desk too often. Except for past clients and things like that. But these 2 cases did come across. And the one gentleman that came across this week that I had you pull comps for, I did his loan 10 years ago. And interest only was the deal, right? That was kind of the big type of loan going on back then. And we were kind of joking about it, because I'm a very good friend of his, as he is of mine. And he's like, hey, you put me in the loan. What can you do here to help me get out of the loan? And it's like, hey, if I didn't do it, and I told him, hey, if I didn't do it, you would have gotten that same loan somewhere else. It's kind of one of those things. But no hard feelings. I mean, we were in the Marine Corps together, and we're cool. We're like brothers, for God's sake.
But he didn't apply any.
No, he didn't do any principal. Yeah,
and he was imagine if he did.
I know. And he sat there and said, look, it's my fault. There were months there where I was paying on a $200,000 house. I was paying less than $400 a month for the mortgage.
Yeah.
Because the interest rate was so low, and I should have paid more toward the principal, but I didn't do it. Yeah. So what they did is they did do a rate, not a rate modification, but rate replay or something like that. I forget the exact term that they used, but they fixed it on a fixed rate for the next 5 years. So he's hoping in the next 5 years he'll pay some principal on it. Hopefully the appreciation will then be able to be high enough that he could refinance it into a 30-year fixed. We'll see what the rates do. But
if he were to make those payments $800 more, let's just say $1,200, right?
Yeah.
Almost lower months. If he were to do $800, that would be about $10,000 $10,000 a year,
Yeah.
translated to $100,000 worth of equity,
Yeah.
then you'd be able to sell with $50K worth of equity.
Yeah. 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 And he admits he didn't take advantage of it when he should have. So, all right, let's get today's feature property this week.
Okay.
You did a Facebook Live on that. You're going to post that on our 22 minutes page.
It's already posted on our comment section of this show.
Oh, it is. Okay, good. So you can see the video version of this. So we're going to put up here the property here. And we're starting out here, Stefan. This is the laundry room that we're looking at here, which is huge, man. This is a big laundry room.
I'm going to get the photos going on myself, too, since I'm a little bit behind you.
Okay.
So the laundry room, it's a write-off. It's a 3-car garage. It's a 3,100 square foot house, 3-car garage on an acre property, no HOA. Cross streets are Scottsdale Road and Cholla, which is like Shea and Scottsdale Road, really.
Okay.
So it's a beautiful property. The laundry room is deep. They actually they had some stuff in the garage. I was taking some photos of the garage. They have like a little pantry, like a 6 foot by maybe 4 or 5 feet that they're going to put in here too for more storage.
Yeah.
But it's deep. You got the access. You got a sink. You got above storage. Yeah, nice flooring.
Yeah. So now we're walking into the living room here with the fireplace.
Okay, yeah. So this is good. So once you come into the garage and you take a right, this is what you see. This fireplace is amazing. So I took a photo specifically of the 2 different types of flooring that you'll see there. This one kind of zigzags, and the other one's 45 degrees off.
Yeah, yeah.
But this is a 2-sided fireplace, so you can see it. You can enjoy it from both sides of the.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, beautiful.
And then to the right is this bar. You can kind of see the little inlet of the bar.
Yep.
But I think there's the photo of it coming up.
Well, now we're going into, I think, one of the bedrooms that is off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what's interesting about this, and I talked about it during the walkthrough, was that those closets weren't there. In fact, this room went about 3 feet, 4 feet further. They added the walls and added the doors to make a closet.
Yeah, like a his and her type closet. What's the size of this room? This room looks to be like, I don't know, 12.
Yeah, it's over 15 feet. It's
Yeah.
probably maybe even 18 feet by 11 or 12.
Big, huge. I mean, it's like another master, if you would.
I took a photo from the window in that room, so you can kind of see the pool and the covered patio.
Yep, that's what we're on right now. Yeah, it looks nice. Nice view. Nice, good covered patio. Looks like a big covered patio.
Yeah, it's huge too. I took a couple photos later on, but you can see the acre lot. All those trees are yours back there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, slide for the pool there. So is this a 10-foot pool?
Yeah, it's I think there was a diving board too. I'll have to take a look, but I think there might have been a diving board too.
Okay.
Now
this
so it's deep.
This just kind of came to be, but it's ready on the market today. You took these pictures yesterday. They were finishing the last touches on the property. That's why you see the red tape here on the shower. We've got a picture of the shower here.
Right.
So
right next to this bedroom that we were just at, they totally redid this shower thing. If you look at me for a second and not the photo, the shower kind of went like this, or like the bathroom.
Yeah.
What we did is we straightened it out. So here's the door from outside. So you straighten out, and then this area up here is this huge shower now. It was only like a tiny shower before because it was weird looking.
Yeah.
But by opening it up like this, you get this huge standing shower. So like a mudroom, you finish swimming, you can get washed off before you get into the rest of the house.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I see the door there and the sink or whatever. That door leads out to the patio, which leads out to the pool, right?
Right.
Yep. Yeah, nice. Okay, now this is, I don't know if this is the bar area or
yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so to the left of you is the fireplace.
Okay.
So that's the bar area. That's a wet bar. I didn't take a full photo because there's some people working. You're going to see some people working too because it's the final day before the rehab.
All right.
But look at the flooring is great. The dark color with the grays.
Yeah.
This bar is a copper, it's a copper, like a top. So it's not like copper marble. It's a copper type of top that's really neat looking.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's a great space for entertaining. So here's the actual kitchen area. This is huge, man. This is like, I mean, you get lost in this space here.
knocked down a few walls, but this is looking from that fireplace.
Yep.
Remember saying it's two-sided, so on the other side of the fireplace looking over. To the right would be the front door, and to the left would be the pool.
Okay. All right, next photo here, another angle of the kitchen here. You can see.
Yeah, I took a view of the space.
Yep, goes out to the back patio area there.
So you have white cabinets in the kitchen, and you have a dark cabinets for the island.
Yep.
And even the countertops are a little different between the island and the kitchen, which is a nice little touch. You have these fogged glass windows for the cabinets, as well as the fogged glass for the pantry.
Yeah, I see the pantry picture there with it etched in there saying pantry. It looks beautiful. Very nice touch. Here's the kitchen looking back when you're standing in that pantry area, it looks like. Out toward the living room, family room, dining room area.
See the skylight there, natural light coming in.
Yep. This is huge, man. I mean, this is plenty of space. You're not going to feel cramped in this kitchen whatsoever.
3,100 square feet, right? Total. So the island kind of extends out, so you can throw a couple chairs there and sit there and eat. On the next photo, if you look at that.
Yep.
If you go back to the pantry photo, you can kind of see the countertop. I see it on your screen, so it's good, worth talking about. You see the countertops there?
The marble kind of granite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then compare it to the island marble top. So or the granite on the island.
Yeah, the granite, it looks like it might be, is it granite or is it quartz or what is it on the island?
This one is quartz on the island.
Yeah. And I saw that's becoming more and more common. Quartz is becoming more and more common. Okay, so now bathroom. Yeah, the bathroom there. Typical bathroom there, but nice tile work around the tub. Nice fixtures.
Yeah, it's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. And so when you get to the bathroom, the master bath, you're going to be amazed.
Yeah.
Because they have a jet tub and a huge walk-in shower and a huge walk-in closet, and a fireplace. And I think the fireplace is two-sided again too.
Yeah, I'm at the fireplace now, looking at that, looking into the master suite or ensuite or whatever you call it.
To the right, you have access to the backyard, but it's the side yard because the tub has a really good view of the pool. There's going to be some huge windows that you'll see, and that's where you'll see the pool and stuff.
So here's guys installing the glass to the shower. Huge shower.
And double sinks on this side. Yeah, this is a huge stand-in shower, and the skylight again. You can see it in this photo.
I love natural light taking a shower. I love that natural light. Here's the closet. Big, huge closet. I mean, this closet is huge.
This doesn't even do it justice. There's no way to show you how big this thing is. It's bigger than most bedrooms in Arizona. So
yeah. All right, here's a photo of the backyard.
You didn't get the jet tub one? Dang it.
No, I didn't see that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm looking at it, so that's why I know you missed it. But huge windows there. But it
may come up. It may come up here. Okay, so the next one here's the backyard. Again, this is what, acre and a half, acre and a quarter?
A little over an acre. I want to say 1.1 acres or something.
Okay.
Like 45,000 or something.
All right, beautiful. Okay, sideways picture here. Sorry about that, folks. But
of the what?
Of the backyard, yeah.
It's probably the one that you can kind of see the gazebo. Is that the sideways one?
Yeah, and then the pool. You get the pool with there's no diving board, but you can see the deal there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about these sideways pictures here. I think the last 4 were sideways pictures. Another picture of the backyard. Oh, great. Another one here. As I'm turning my head. Oh, man. That's kind of a bummer.
It's all good. It's probably the way I took the photo, maybe 2 or something. But it's got a shed in the back. It's got the shed has horse stalls, like maybe 8 horse stalls back there.
Yeah.
It's not really a shed. It's more of a stable type stuff. I didn't take a lot of photos. The photographer, because this is my rookie photos, this is why I pay somebody to do it. But the professional photos will be up tonight. I'll have them tonight, and we'll probably have them on our slideshow next week.
We'll have them on our slideshow, the professional photos, on Monday's pre-show kind of thing. So we'll talk about them there. Here's the last photo. You were talking about the differences between the tile, one at a 45 and the other one kind of at a right angle.
Yeah, and that's the fireplace to the left of that photo there, the stone fireplace. So you get a really good idea where I took the photo from.
Yeah.
But it's very similar tiles. It's just different shades, and it's kind of accents things, and it just kind of gives you a little bit of a pop, or it's a step down. So kind of you don't forget that there's a step down when you see different colors. If it's all the same and it all went the same way, you might have a tripping hazard or something.
Exactly.
Right?
That's exactly right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Tripping hazard. So it looks great, man. It looks fantastic. Nice job. Good property. If you're looking in the Scottsdale area, please reach out to Stefan and his team there. They are there to help you with that property.
But look at his contact info.
Yeah. Look at my contact information, whatever. Stefan Cotton and his team. I'll get that fixed. I apologize, everyone, for that little mishap there. But hey, thanks for joining us today. That's going to wrap it up for this week's episodes here of 22 Minutes with Jayson and Stefan. A lot going on this week. So big weekend, Final Four, beautiful weather. Get out there and enjoy that. And if you're looking between games or after the game or whatever, you're looking to, want to see some property or whatever, reach out to Stefan and his team there. They'd be happy to show you some properties this weekend.
Well, especially if you're at the game, I'm about 15 minutes away. So
yeah, stop on by, say hello. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, that's going to do it, buddy. Have a good weekend, everyone. Enjoy the day, and we'll see you Monday at 9 a.m. Arizona time.
Do you want to know the price?
Yeah. Tell us.
$750,000.
$750.
Yep.
All right.
Price to sell, because there's one that sold similar for $830. So.
Oh wow! So good, a good $80,000.
Yeah, we want to move it quick.
And it's turnkey. It's ready to go.
Right.
Turnkey, ready to go. All right, cool. Well, have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you on Monday at 9 a.m. Take care.
Perfect. All right, thanks.